Hi, my name is Maggie Roberts, and I am from Holderness, New Hampshire, and I attend Restoration in Plymouth, at the Plymouth location. And I wanted to share the last couple years of my life and how God has moved in my life since attending Restoration. I attended church my whole life. My dad was in the military, so we moved around a lot, and Sunday church services were always something that I grew up doing. I did all of the things expected of me. I went to Sunday school, and I did all of the projects, and I participated in all the events, and I went on the trips, and I never thought that I was missing anything. And once I became an adult and had my own children, church became something that I didn't have to do every Sunday. It wasn't something that I needed every Sunday, so I would go to my childhood church that we settled down at every once in a while, for Christmas, for Easter, for the big days when my mom or dad would ask me to. And then when the pandemic hit, my childhood church shut down, and when it shut down, I attended a couple of online church services, and it wasn't touching my heart the way that I wanted it to, or kind of eliciting feelings like they had when I was younger. So I really wanted to find a place to go in person on Easter in 2021. So when I had my daughter, my in-laws, who attend Restoration Plymouth and have for several years, they kept asking, and they would occasionally bring my daughter here and tell me how much she liked it. And I still kind of held myself back. I didn't go when I was invited because I wasn't sure it was the place for me, and it didn't look like what I grew up with. It didn't sound like what I grew up with. So I was really apprehensive to try something new. And finally, when Easter came around in 2021, and I was just really, really desperate to find a place that I could bring my children and my husband and experience that feeling again. My in-laws said, "How about you come to our church?" My other church just wasn't open. It wasn't in person. So I said, okay. And I came with my children and my husband, and that day, I really, truly feel that God moved in my life, and the service was different than I had ever grown up with, but it was a good different. And that day, I realized that I didn't have to do it the same way that I thought was acceptable, that I thought was supposed to be the way that I worshiped God. And attending Restoration on that Easter Sunday, coinciding with some other life events that were happening, there was just this transformation in my heart that took place that Sunday and Sundays thereafter that I can only attribute to Jesus. And I can only say was Him moving in me and my heart and my mind, my kids' lives. And I now am just so eager every Sunday to get here. And never in my life have I before, if I missed a Sunday, felt like I was missing something. Coming to Restoration every Sunday has changed my work life, has changed my personal life. I think every day about how I can be more like Jesus in the classroom that I teach in, and how I can be more like Jesus in my life and bring more people to Him. So I am here sharing that with you because if you are wondering whether or not giving the little invite card to somebody, or asking them to come on Easter and join you, or make sure that they know that they have someone to attend with, it means something, and it's a big deal. And now, more than ever, I have felt just such a freedom and a love through Jesus and coming here every Sunday. So if you find someone to invite, I challenge you to find someone to invite and tell them that they need to come to church with you on Sunday.